Let's now talk with someone who will be a witness at today's hearing. Andrew Arthur is a resident fellow in law and policy at the Center for Immigration Studies. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Marky.
Andrew, what do you hope comes of today's field hearing personally for you and your area, too?
Yeah, it's very important for the members, for Congress to understand the scope of what's going on at the southwest border and the ramifications, not just for border towns like Sierra Vista, but for towns and cities across the United States. You've talked a lot about the effects in New York. We've seen effects in Chicago, Philadelphia, Denver, Portland, Maine. So, yeah, it's important for the members. It's important for the American people to know what's going on down here, so that they can respond accordingly and ask the Biden administration what's going on and what they can do to make things better.
Yeah, and I know you have more than, 3 decades of experience on immigration issues. How is the chaos that we are seeing at the southern border now different from what you've seen play out in the past?
Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of people think of this being a Trump versus Biden issue. I served in the federal government beginning in the George H.W. Bush administration, through President Clinton and through President Obama. And we've never seen a situation like this at the southwest border. In fact, both of those administrations actively attempted to deter people from entering the United States illegally. The Biden administration is really the first one in history to not deter people, which is part of the reason why we've seen more than 5 million people enter the United States illegally since January 20th, 2021.
Do you think that's the main reason? I know I've spent some time at the southern border here for this network, as well as our other border colleagues. We've talked to migrants who say specifically, I chose now to come because this White House is more accepting of me. They're welcoming us with open arms. And I know you just mentioned that being part of the puzzle. I know it's multifaceted. What are some of the other reasons you think we're seeing this surge at this moment?
Well, the Biden administration blames what they call hemispheric factors: violence, corruption, poverty across the Western Hemisphere. We've always had those factors in place. Now, food insecurity, the lingering effects of COVID, and global warming have been added to that, and those plainly all play a role. But a federal judge back in March who considered, thousands of pages of documents and a year of testimony actually determined that the reason that they are coming now is because they know that they're going to get released into the United States, where they're going to be able to live and work indefinitely. And Marky, these numbers are huge.
Yeah.
I can remember years where we'd see just over 400,000 or about 380,000 people coming. When we're seeing 2.2 million people coming, it's a factor of 5 from what we're used to seeing in the past. And that judge is undoubtedly correct.
Yeah, you go to McAllen, go to El Paso, and you watch them get released in the streets. And then they'll either go to a local bus stop or local Catholic charities, and then kind of disappear into the American fold. My last question for you, sir, how much does the location of today's hearing matter? I mean, can lawmakers really accomplish more being near the border than they could being in Washington holding this?
Absolutely, because a lot of these members have never actually seen the border. You hear about the fence and the river and the desert and all that. But when you actually go and you see those things, when you talk to the locals, John Ladd, who's a major rancher nearby, is going to be one of the witnesses. Mr. Ladd has actually seen the impacts on his business of massive numbers of people coming across of the cartels, and the power that they have over on the other side of the border, directly adversing his business. So yeah, it's important that they be down here, that they see it for themselves.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.